Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, dearest friends, welcome to A Moment's Peace. My name is Devishishu. I am the director of the World Harmony Run in the United Kingdom. The World Harmony Run was founded 25 years ago. And for 25 years we have been running around the world to more than 100 countries to offer a message of peace and friendship. And we are delighted that now, with the Olympic Games here in London, to create a moment of peace. And we are really honored that so many people, from so many different organizations, from governmental organizations, from cultural organizations, from schools here in London, and our great athletes who are gathered here today to celebrate peace. This project is a project where we will invite people here today and in the future to share their dreams of peace. And we would like to honor today the great visionaries, the men and women who had the vision, the foresight, the courage.
Just very quickly, I'd just like to say it's wonderful to be here in this beautiful city, London. This was my first ever trip in the early 60s of competing. This is my first trip, and I jumped at the Crystal Palace. I don't know if you know about the Crystal Palace, but as a matter of fact, I lost against the Welshman, Lynn Davies. So he taught me a lesson, but at the end, I did prevail, and we're still good friends today. I'd just like to give my personal tribute to a friend of mine we truly love. He's always been supportive of me. He has that same kind of feeling that Al and I has had for over the years, and of course Al was my teammate, and I love him. You're the man. You're the man. And so I'd just like to say it's been beautiful here, and I'd just like for you to see the wonderful paintings and artwork of our great Olympians. And we're trying to get our new recruit in, which would be Carl Lewis, and we'd like him to sing a song so we can put it in our museum. But anyway, God bless you. See you later.
So today, the highlight of our ceremony will be the unveiling of this statue here, a statue that represents all the visionaries of the past, of the present, and of those yet to come. And it is our honor to thank Carl Lewis, Tegla Loroupe, and Tatyana Lebedeva, the three Olympians who will offer this statue to our city of London. This statue will be here for the duration of the Olympics, and then it will find a permanent home here in London. Tatyana Lebedeva is not here today. She's the Russian athlete, the triple jumper. She went and ruined her appearance here today by qualifying for the Olympics. She will actually compete in the Olympics, and she was required to be in Moscow yesterday for tests, but she sends her best wishes to everyone on this special occasion, and we will hear later on the ceremony from our other two great Olympians. So, right now, a team of World Harmony Runners are arriving. The World Harmony Run runs every year to many different countries to encourage individuals all over the world that everybody can take a step for peace. Everybody, from the youngest child to the oldest person, can take a step for peace and offer their will, their love, their devotion to peace to the world. So, with a fanfare, we will now see the runners arrive to lighten the beacons here today. These flames will burn for the duration of our ceremony to remind us all of that light in each and every person's heart, that light of vision, that light of peace. Now we would like to invite you all to take a look at the video screen to your right to introduce this special project today, and we will hear a message from a very special person. Mr. Carl Lewis.
By the way, take some of those minis off, okay? Just years. You know, I'm so happy to be here, but I think what's more important, I'm happy with the time I live in. I had an Olympic career, and I had a wonderful opportunity to talk about these wonderful luminaries. My parents were Dr. King, and they raised us with that strong vision of doing what you think is right, standing for what you believe in, and knowing that anytime you're going to be attacked for it. But everyone can't stand up and make a difference in a way that some people can. But everyone can be a part of that change. And also, I remember my father telling me when I was young that I met this runner named Jesse Owens when he lived in Chicago, and he kept saying, you know, I want to introduce you to him one day. And I said, Dad, you don't know him. And one day he did, and I'll never forget this. I was a young kid, and he introduced me to Sri Chinmoy. And the thing I remember so much about meeting Sri Chinmoy, he was always inspiring people, always challenging people. He was the kind that said, come on over here. And he'd get his ear, he says, I want you to run a marathon, I'll see you next year. Well, I'm sorry, I haven't even run 100 yards yet. And then guess what? He'd be at the starting line, ready to run a marathon with me. In Seoul at the Olympics in 1988, when Sri Chinmoy went to every single Olympic Games, he was there in every single Games. After 100 meters, he said, you're not supposed to look over to the side. The finish line is straight ahead, you don't look to the side, you run this 200. So when the 200 was over, I saw him and he said, you were looking. I said, no, I didn't. He said, come here. He showed me pictures when I looked. That's Sri Chinmoy. You know, our world is always changing. did it. It's just like today. This is a day we all say we're something special. And we all know. So it's such an honor for me to be here with everyone and all the people that have been a part of his life and our lives, and how much he's meant to all of us, and how much he still drives us and means to us. So this will be an honor for me to be a part of this celebration event today, and I'm so happy, and I can't wait to see the art. And Bob, by the way, you know, I put my vocal chops down, I'll figure something else out. Won't be art because I can't even draw a stick, man. But we'll do something. Because we can all do something. So let's start today and continue today of doing something. And it's something that's bringing it all together for peace. Thank you.
To unveil the statue today, and I would like to invite a few people to join him on stage. Some of these people don't know they're going to be invited on stage, but the first person who will unveil the statue with Carl is our dear friend Baroness Srila Flather. Baroness Flather saw something in Sri Chinmoy when she first met him, and she always welcomed him to this country, and she arranged for him to come to the Parliament building here in London, and she has supported him all the efforts, particularly here in Great Britain, that he... Tegla held the women's marathon record for two full years. She's a wonderful runner and a peace advocate. May we also invite to the stage, and I'm afraid you don't know this is going to happen, but we would like you to represent London here today. So can I invite all the mayors of boroughs of London, deputy mayors and leaders of councils here in London. We are so grateful that you have come to this occasion, and we would like to World Peace Dream. So if we could ask our guests to stand back for the cameras a little bit. Thank you very much. We are grateful you're here. And Carl and Baroness Srila Flather will now unveil the statue. So if you can stay on stage, we would like our singers now to offer a song written by Sri Chinmoy on the theme of peace. It's called A Moment's Peace.
To spread love, actually. I thought he used goodness. All the time when he was with him, there was goodness coming out of him. And
they act on that vision, and they dedicate themselves and their lives to serving humanity, to making this world a place of goodness, a place of peace. And this statue of Sri Chinmoy, to sing it now, reminds me of the many times that he expressed to us that peace is not just the absence of war, it's not just an absence of noise, but peace is a living experience, it's a living consciousness, it's something that we can breathe and live every day. And we feel it in this world. When we see something, when we see somebody go beyond, they challenge the obstacles, they go beyond, we feel that peace is something very dynamic, it's something very real. And I know that many of our councils in London are working very hard on many different